Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? Well, I hope you guys are fine and dandy. It is Friday evening, guys. It's about 10 after 10. 10 after 10. And I thought I'd show you some old stuff. Some stuff maybe that if you're my age, which I'm 50, that you probably have seen this on your grandpa's workbench or in his garage on the shelf. And it's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and it's all from the 40s and the 50s. So I thought we'd just take a look. I love this old stuff. I love the artwork that they used, and they used metal and metal cans and um, not much plastic back then. So thought we'd take a little look at some stuff. I got some new stuff today, and I threw some of my old stuff in with it. So, and this is a lot of this stuff I'm going to be showing you is things that when I go out bottle hunting, marble hunting, I can't find, because this stuff, if it's in the ground, if it had been buried or whatever and dumped over a hill or whatever, usually after about 20, 30 years, it goes back to dust, like these old tin cans and stuff. So, I brought a couple bottles. This one's got me kind of puzzled because it is my light on. There we go. It's a beautiful bottle. It needs cleaned up a little bit. I think it's a piece from my hometown. I think it does say my hometown on it. But it's water. It's a water bottle. It's water came in this, and it weighs about probably a pound or whatever. It's real thick glass, and I'll say there's only 8 ounces in that. It just seems, I don't know. It just I know they was recycled and stuff, but you're going to get. Well, it just seems like kind of a waste. But I gotta keep reminding myself it was recycled, and you would get like a nickel or something. You take it back into the store and get a nickel. But yeah, that's an old water bottle, probably from the 40s or 50s. I bet you didn't know that they drank bottled water back then, did you? Right there it is, bottled water. Now, another, just one couple of my bottles. I don't have very many bottles tonight to show you, because I think I did a video on my bottles that I have dug up. I just want to show you a couple of these old milk jars. This one here is also from my hometown, and it actually says my hometown here, right here, and the dairy that it came from. This is just a little tiny one, little pint, I think it is. If it was a little bit better cleaned, we could see this more. It's embossed right in here. But we used to have Johnson's and Johnson, not Johnson's, but we had Johnson's Dairy. And that's old Johnson's Dairy milk bottle. And this is the only one that I have that still has the little paper thing. That's what you would, when they would deliver it to you on your porch. That's what, when they fill the milk up, they would put that little cardboard thing so it doesn't get in your milk. And that always got thrown away. And did you know, excuse me, and I didn't know this till recently, back when they delivered our milk at the house, there were some people that would have a little tiny door, like beside their front door. They would have this little tiny door that the milkman could open, and they could set the milk inside and close the door. It was just like a little trap door like thing. If I could find one, I'll put it here in a picture. But yeah, Johnson's, and they went out of business in about 93. And there's been so many things over my lifespan that's no longer here. But actually, Johnson's wasn't too far from where I sat now. I probably could throw a rock where the dairy used to be. It wasn't a dairy. The cows wasn't there. It was like, where they delivered. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So I want to show you guys some stuff. Now, I bought some stuff today. This elderly feller, he had a bunch of old stuff sitting down there, and I was only interested because I like anything to do with automotive, like for instance, this car wax tin. You know, I like anything like that. And I found a couple pieces, and that's what I wanted. And he's like, well, you can give me $5. And I was like, okay, here you go. And he gave me this whole box. So, you know, one man's garbage, other person's treasure type deal, I guess what it was. But there's a couple interesting little things in here. So hop into the time back machine, and let's head back, guys, for a couple centuries, well, not centuries, a couple decades back, and take a look at what merchandise look like at your hardware store. So let me put you guys up on Sky Vision, and we'll take a look at some of this stuff. Alrighty, guys, got you up on Sky Vision there. I need to set these jars over. Alright, got those out of the way. Guys, I have been addicted to these for the last few days. These Nerds gummy clusters. Oh my goodness. Probably about 3 weeks ago, I got some Halloween candy, and they was in like the little packages where there was all different types of Nerds and stuff like that all mixed in. One of them was these. And man, these are so good. I can't quit eating them. And once I open this bag, I know I'm going to eat the whole thing. I don't know why I bought it, because I'm trying to lose a couple pounds. But I guarantee that bag's going to be gone for the night's over. So let me get some stuff. Let me set this over, guys. We're going to look at... set this down in the floor for a minute. I'm just going to show you some of my stuff. I just love the artwork and stuff on this old stuff. This is an old tube repair kit, and it's made out of cardboard. Like I said, they didn't make much anything plastic, and back then I don't even think plastic existed probably when this was made. If it was, it was just beginning. But right here is where you would take it, rub your inner tube, and get it cleaned off. It's got like a little file. And then it still has a little bit of stuff. It's got the old glue. There's the old glue. I guarantee that stuff's no good no more. Then it came with like a big sheet of rubber patching. A couple little small pieces. I just love this old stuff like that. Like I was saying a minute ago, anything to do with automobiles or tires, anything like that. I thought this right here was beautiful tin. It's an auto paint reconditioner and cleaner, and it looks like it was 79. Somebody marked it down 79 cents. Restores auto paint. But ain't it? I mean, isn't that just beautiful? I mean, it's all hardened up in there now. Well, I love the artwork. They printed it on these tins. I mean, that's not a sticker. That's somehow they had a way to just put that on the metal. Really neat. That's a beautiful, beautiful piece. This over here. Now check this out. I know this is a little off topic, but this is a birdie, 3 birdies, little shuttles they call it. Actually, it's called shuttlecocks. Am I reading that right? Shuttlecocks. But yeah, like I said, nowadays we buy something like this, it'd be wrapped in plastic, and you would have a whole pile of plastic time you unwrapped everything. But they're still in here. Open this up. See, they're still in there. Now the rubber, because the tips were made out of real rubber, and they had gotten pretty hard, the tips. So I don't think they would bounce anymore. It came with 3 of them, and we have all 3. They survived the test of time somehow. Like I said, probably something you might have saw in your grandpa or grandma's garage. And I say, these had sat in somebody's garage for a very long time. And if you got shuttlecocks, you've got to have some tennis balls. These are McGregor. Beautiful art or deco, whatever you want to call it. That orange. Now, this don't have no bar tags, so these have to be probably 1960 something. Your scan bars didn't come in till about 74, I think it was. So anything, under that don't have the barcode will be 74 and older. So and this still has the tennis balls in it, of course. Alrighty, and I just love the artwork on these little light bulbs. And then everybody back in the day used friction tape. It ain't sticky. I don't know. I've worked on a lot of radios, and it had that old friction tape on it. Even when you bought your staples for your staple gun, it is even pretty cool looking little cardboard box. Arrow staples. And I thought this was pretty cool, guys. I found this other day, and they're called monkey links. And they're for snow chains. But I just love that artwork. That little monkey sitting there getting that snow chain on. It's called monkey links. All they're just little links. You put your snow chain. You just loop it through there, and then it says no tools required. So I guess they're figuring you just hook that, and when you drive forward, it will squish it. But I probably recommend having a pair of pliers and going ahead and squishing that and getting them tight. But yeah, monkey links. I never heard of them till I seen it. And then here is a stabilizer. It says store. I don't have my glasses on. Store motors. What the heck? Maybe I should get my glasses. Okay, stored motors start easy. So you put that in your gas as a stabilizer. Store your motors without draining gas. And I say this is from the 60s. It could use a little bit more color, but still pretty cool. Still got some stuff in it. And then this is beautiful right here. This is a little it's for fishing. It's a fly line cleaner. So on your pole on your line, you just clean your fishing line with that. It almost looks like a little button, don't it? It's a little tin, and it's got like some kind of salve or something in it that you clean your fly line. Alright guys, let me get this box up here. Alrighty guys, now this box also came with 2 things of insecticide, and it was from Chevron, and I never knew Chevron made insecticide. And I threw that away, guys. I was like, I am not bringing home no 50-year-old insecticides. So I got rid of that. So let's get in here, guys. Show you a couple little things. Now this is the box I bought today. This I thought was pretty neat. And I went over there to get my glasses and forgot them. Alright. I thought this was pretty neat, guys. Now I wish it didn't have this rust. I'm going to try to clean this as best as I can, but I don't know how clean it's going to get. But it's such a nice little tin. But it's a grinding compound, and it says water mixed. It's I think it's either 4.2 ounces or 2 ounces here. But it's a grinding compound to sharpen, I guess, your little. Remember them little old lawnmowers? Those oh, I forget what you call those, but they cut really good. They're hard to use, and they'll wear you out, but they make your grass look really good. So I guess it was like a paste you could put on there when you sharpened it. I'm not really for sure. Just really neat. There's the instructions. Pretty legible. If you want to read those. It says apply to lawnmower blades. Run more back and forth. Upside down. Medium grade sharpens fast. So what's it saying? You just put this on there and you take it back and forth and it sharpens with this grinding compound. That'd be cool. I mean, you wouldn't have to get no grinding stone or nothing. But yeah, there was two things. That was one of them that I was going to give this feller $5 for, and I got this whole box. Thought that was really neat. Grinding compound. Now this is kind of odd here, guys. I don't know what you would use this for. Now, this is Dutch Boy. I always loved the little emblem for the Dutch Boy. But this is white lead. So I don't know if this would go in your lead paint. And I have not. I just got these recently, so I haven't read in the instructions. So it probably would tell me a lot of things that I don't know about it. Like right here, I'm seeing it says it's 89% white lead. That's a lot of lead. From New York. New York. Contains, it says right here, warning, contains lead compounds. Wash thoroughly after handling and before eating or smoking. Look, it even says or smoking. Now, how many things you're going to see today is going to even have the word smoking? That's crazy. Keep out of reach of children. But another, just like the other one, I'm hoping this will clean up. It's probably white lead over it. But I hope this little tin, and it's full. This thing's plumb full. I don't want to risk even opening it, so it's going to stay shut. I'm just going to try to clean it. All right. Now, I did not understand what this. Well, it says it's a solder substitute. Formula 32A. But it is really saying, now this is by DAP, and I didn't know DAP existed back in this far back. But this is claiming that it does some miracle things that I don't know. Check this out. It's claiming, and let me show you what it is first. It's a tube. It's a tube of stuff. Solder substitute, no heat, ready to use, waterproof. And it is claiming it could do engine block, radiators, mufflers, and gas tanks. What do you think, guys? Put in the comments if you think this stuff would stop any of these from leaking. Solder substitute by DAP. Formula 32. This little thing is a Napa. Quality automotive parts. But it's some kind of grease fitting. Really nothing very interesting. I do know this comes out because I lost it earlier. It fell out and it took me forever to find it in the floor. But I did find it, put it back. In case I might one day find it. See, it does have a grease fitting here. What's those called? A berserk? Or I forget what those are called. Those little grease fittings. Gurk. Something weird like that. But that came in the lot. Now this is pretty cool. And the reason why I say is because I never heard of wolf head. I never heard of wolf head oil. And actually, I bought, which ain't nothing super exciting, but it's wolf head. And unfortunately, the wolf head is rubbed off, but I'll show you what it's supposed to look like right here in a second. It's Wolf Head multi-use premium wheel bearing grease, and this stuff's probably pretty good. It's a lithium complex grease for disc and drum brake systems, and it's pretty old because there's no. Yep, this would be 74 and up. I didn't notice that before, so this is a little newer stuff, but it still looks pretty good, and I say it still be pretty usable, and it has a horrible smell. But here's what the wolf head looks like. Oh, here's what I bought this here back in the winter. This quarter oil, and that's what that wolf head's supposed to look like. That's gone. And like I said, I never heard of wolf head before. Now I'm finding all kinds of stuff. I just got this setting on there for looks. I didn't want to punch a hole. It's a full quart of wolf head oil. Just cool design. I love the black and the red. Looks beautiful. Let me put this back on the shelf, guys, before I drop it. Alrighty. On to the next little thing. Now, this is pretty neat, guys. Back in the day, before laptops and computers and all that, what everybody had to do, like secretary stuff, was typewriters. And there was all kinds of stuff you could buy for your typewriter. You know, there was that little white stuff, like if you mess up, you can rub this white stuff on it and type over it. Just all kinds of stuff. But this is, I never seen any of this. And it's called Dr. Scat. And it is typewriter cleaner. And it's in like what I thought would be a medicine bottle. So I've got to be careful when I dig for bottles, because I have ran across some of these amber. I don't know. Is that amber? No, I think that's just brown. But I've ran across quite a few of these type of bottles, and I always thought they were just medicine bottles, empty medicine bottles. But they put all kinds of stuff in these type of bottles. But as you see, typewriter, rubber, what is that? Platen row and top. Platen row and top. But yep. And check this out. You probably haven't seen one of these for a while. It's on a cotton ball. It's got a little cleaner. And this stuff has a very weird odor. It's not bad, but it's very odd. Put in the comments if you ever smelled scat. That was when I seen that, I was like, man, that's an odd thing to have in this type of box with the cleaners and stuff and grease. And I showed you just a minute ago. It's pretty old. It's blue poly. It's got a little parrot by Blue Curl. That stuff, I always liked it. Always liked that brand. One Step Poly Sealant. Clean shine seals. All in one easy application. It still feels like it's got stuff in it. But this tin is not as pretty as that other one I showed you, but it's alright. I'm trying to that looks like one of them Nissan Z's, don't it? Little Datsun. I'm not for sure if that's what that is, but it sure looks like one. And then this one, it's just the Hopes varnish oil. You rub on finish. Quite a bit left. Made in St. Louis, Missouri. Pretty cool tin. I don't know what this smells like. Let me see. Ugh, it won't come off. Okay, I can't get that one off. Now this old can here, this Brasso. Oops, hit my head on the lamp. And I've had this old thing for a while. And guys, this stuff still works. And this is probably 50s. This is either 50s or 60s. And I've used it on my brass on old radios. And it still works good. And this stuff definitely does have a real odd smell. Ugh. Smells like varnish. That's what that smells like. I'm going to be dizzy time this video's over. I better be careful. Woo! Leave the lids on things. Alrighty. Yeah, that one wasn't too exciting, but I guarantee it probably still works. There's almost 3/4 of a can. Moving right along, just an old paint can, which those are nice to decorate with. Like if you're trying to, like if you're setting up at the flea market or something and you need a few items to, you know, make it look flea market like, you know, it'd be nice. Just an old paint can, plastic finish paint. It's a 325 satin finish, lead free. And this one's back there before the barcode, so they was already thinking about the lead free stuff. Probably about 50, this is probably 60s. But I'm not for sure. Now this was another piece here, guys, that I was going to buy. So these was the two pieces. This one, this grinding compound, and this muffler weld. That was another one, the two I was wanting to buy for $5. And I mean, that was a pretty good buy, because these old tins, they're pretty pricey. But what do you think about that, guys? Do you think that would actually hold a muffler, make it quiet? It says caution, irritant. Right there in big letters. But again, just cool. I like the drawing. Cool advertisement. And then here's the instructions on the back. And I'm hoping that comes off. That's going to look good up there with the rest of my cans. I keep hitting my head, guys. And then this is just an empty Scotch electric tape holder, which I'm thinking about already putting resistors and stuff in. These little tins are awesome for little capacitors and stuff to store away. Anything small. That design, when I see that plaid, it always reminds me of Christmas. What about you guys? Does that remind you all of Christmas too, when you see the plaid and Scotch? And I love the smell of Scotch tape too. And then we have this here, which I want to try to use this actually. Which I like that green lid. I don't know if that was somebody painted that after the fact or what. It says brush in can. So we might try to open it and see what that looks like inside there. But it says it's a paste flux, odorless, for soldering all metals. And it says no cleaning. Pretty neat. Dissolves oxygen of metals and fluxes through oil or rust. Huh. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's open it. Let's see if the brush is still intact. I don't want to damage the tin. It's probably hard to count when the last time this thing was opened. I really need a bigger screwdriver. I don't know if I have a bigger screwdriver in here or not. It's coming, but it's slow. Here we go. And it said it's odorless. And it is, I don't know. There's a little brush. It's still flexy. I say you could probably still use that, don't you guys? I mean, it's still, yeah, you can still use that. I don't think it's ever been used. Yeah, it's still pliable. There's that little brush. Just brushing on. I kind of like that little brush. might be handy. Soldering paste. Now if I can get that little brush back down that hole without running it. There we go. We'll snap that back together. So there you go. Paste flux. Which is all the flux I have is paste. I wonder, was flux liquid at one time? Now I've seen flux like on metal workers. It's like a powder. So maybe that's what difference between why they're saying paste flux. Like a blacksmith, I've seen their flux. They can usually keep it in a coffee can and it's a powder, and you just throw it on. Odorless. And I didn't. Oh gosh! About got my foot. All right, and we're down to the last two cans. And actually, guys, they're the same. And they're DAP. It is DAP. And like I said, guys, I had no idea DAP. Let me turn this down, guys, because it will drive us crazy. All right. This is DAP 33 glazing compound. I think it's the same thing as Bondo. And there we go. I'm going to have my headache time I get done with this video. But this one's full can. But you got a big can and a small can. And check this out. This is how they sell DAP nowadays. In a plastic throwaway. There's DAP 50 years ago. Maybe 60 years ago. Well, I'm probably not that far back. But I've never used DAP 33 glazing compound, so I don't know what it's really for. Frost-free and dust-free surface. I don't know if it was for cars or no. It says right here for wood or metal. So I wonder if any of those hot rodders used DAP 33 on their hot rods back in the day. Huh. Alrighty. Ready to use. No thinking. What needed? Is that what that really says? Right here. Ready to use. No thinking needed. Well. Won't dry out, crack, or chalk. May be painted immediately. Superior to old-fashioned putty. For glazing wood and metal. Fills nails, holes, and caulks in wood. Oh, cracks in wood. Holy shoot. Alrighty. There we go. DAP 33 compound. And I swear if I hit my head one more time. Alrighty, guys. There we go, some old stuff from time way back. Things aren't made like this no more, which some of it's probably good. It's not made like that no more. But I thought that would be pretty interesting to share with you guys. I hope you all are having a great weekend. I hope everybody's doing good and everybody's doing fine and everything's going your guys' way. And I really hope everybody is. I know we're going through some tough times, but if we all lean on each other and help each other get through it, we'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. So, until the next one, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Looks like a old witch cat, don't it, from Halloween Cat. Woo! Reminds me, happy Halloween, guys. We still got 2 hours. Bye, guys.